NBA ball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. To the paint. Here's Lynn. Got a piece of it. Pass to Williams. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. James with a steal. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. The offensive rebound. To the middle. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here. No good on the free throw. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Len pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to James. Down low. Here's Lynn. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here's James. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside, Williams. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's James. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Dort for 3. The shot that time not on target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Hachimura. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Len pulls it in. Lakers trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
James outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Lynn can't hit.
You just got to love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him. This guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. City making a switch here. Here's James. Still no points. To snap the cold streak. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Lou Dort picks one up.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Williams misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Doncic. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Doncic, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Williams with the drive. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Count it.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
To the wing, right side. It's Jang, high post. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's Holmgren missing. Now Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Connect outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Oh, LeBron sending it home. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Lynn. Back to James. There's a screen by Lynn. To the inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. Rejected by James.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Len pulls it in. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Doncic with it. Caruso covers. Shot is up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Here's Lynn. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's scoreless. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The Lakers making a switch here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Len pulls it in. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Vincent. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's tipped. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Williams. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Hachimura in the post. No points yet. Here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. To the middle. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Double team on James. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the floor.
A minute 50 left in the second period. Down low. Tipped. And stolen by Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Williams has got 9.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Doncic left side. Shot blocked. Inside. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. fires in the triple. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's rejected. Right side Reeves. And here's Hayes. Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Here's Lynn. Three-pointer off the mark. Thunder with a lead. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside Reeves. And stolen by Williams. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams into the lane. He's off on the layup. Now Los Angeles with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Doncic on the wing. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few. And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron with the rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers trail. Here's Lynn. Back to James. For the lead. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
They haven't held the lead for a while.
And, B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Reeves with the ball. No made baskets yet. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes a 3. Here's Lynn. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Jang. Will it go? Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Doncic. Oklahoma City shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And that one misses. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Jang. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Here's Jang. 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Jang's got 9.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Lynn inside. The Thunder pull it in. .141 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from the baseline.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
So getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Lynn. Jang pulls it in to the paint. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Hayes. Stolen by Wiggins. And they're on the run. It's stolen by James. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Lynn. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the Lakers making a change here. And he can't hit the 2nd. Thunder with a lead.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And here's Doncic outside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Thunder up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Driving to the basket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. James outside. Vincent outside to the inside. Clock at 6. Finney Smith's shot is off. Pass to Williams. Now Williams. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Over Finney Smith. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Vincent. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's a one-on-one situation. Williams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 7. So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Wallace. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Now here's Finney Smith. Williams defending. Vincent outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by James. They still need this. Vincent, right side. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by James. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hachimura outside. James, left side. Pass to Finney Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. From 20 feet. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. No good on the triple.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Yeah?
Thank you for that, Allie. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
From the inbound, Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
A minute 35 left in the fourth. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 12. Can they get it? The shot by James, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Dort for 3. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Williams.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. From deep, here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now the Lakers moving it up. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one.